You can customize many aspects of Snapshot with the Preferences interface that's available under the Snapshot menu on the main workspace. Let's go through some of the things that you can customize. So first, your AI services can either be free Gemini or free OpenAI, or you can enter your own developer key for Gemini or OpenAI. You can also turn off all AI usage from this menu. Asset comparison can either show detailed differences between assets or grouped differences by child type. You can turn on and off command line logging. This is useful for debugging command line problems. Your credential storage options can either be ephemeral, where your credentials must be restored each session manually, or persistent, where encrypted credentials are stored locally. Data migration has some options here. You can calculate external references, you can build retry data sets, you can have a default external ID name, and you can also enter a batch size for record upserts. The default dialog options control what happens when you create a new snapshot item or deployment arrow on the desktop. The deployment history options control when we create deployment history records in the license org. These records help you coordinate team activities with Snapshot and keep a record of all your deployments. You can customize the intelligent assistant to either disable or enable the assistant or open the assistant automatically on startup. The metadata notes options control the visibility and access rights to your metadata notes. The Metazoa folder options control where your Metazoa sandbox folder is stored on your local machine. You can turn on and off sound effects. You can increase or reduce the number of tooltips. And you can control whether you're using the modern or traditional user interface. So the next tabs are all about scheduling reports and sharing Snapshot reports and dashboards. So for example, you can set up content repositories and you can share your reports and dashboards there for scheduled reporting. You can set up local folders where you can share your reports and dashboards. You can set up chatter groups where you can share your reports and dashboards. You can email reports and dashboards with attachments, and you can set up Slack channels where your reports and dashboards can be saved. The Actions tab lets you customize Snapshot by executing command lines and taking other actions such as launching an application or opening the browser when an action happens in Snapshot. And lastly, the Branding tab lets you set up your own logo and URL and message and include that on all of the reports that Snapshot generates. This is a favorite feature for SI partners and large companies that want branded reports. All right, that's the Snapshot Preferences.